On today's video, we'll be looking at some video games I picked up, breaking down the prices to see how much they sell for and is it worth doing this. So let's take a look at all the games. We're looking at the games I'm going to keep for my own collection, and there's only two in this pile. And the first one is Prince of Persia: Forgotten Sands, and then there's Metro 2033. I've never heard of this game, so might be good. And here are the games that I'm going to be selling individually. Now these ones I will have to clean in my disc cleaning machine, which can take a while. Some of them are okay, but quite a few of them need a clean over. And these will be going on singly. So these games are NBA 2K11, which obviously is for the 360. And this game is worth $8.79 on its own. Next up we have Sleeping Dogs for the PS3, and this one sells for £8.50. Then this is a PC game, it's Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventure, and this one's still sealed in the packaging, and this one sells for £9.95 surprisingly. Then we have Robot Wars for the PC, and that's worth £5.99. Then we've got the Star Trek collection. There's two here, but one of them's missing the manual, so I'm going to put them together as a set and for £9.99, and they're PC games. Then we have a PS3 game, Turning Point. I've never heard of this, and it's worth £6.99 apparently. These can't be cleaned in a disc cleaner as far as I know, because last time I did one, all the silver on the bottom of the disc shot off, and I wonder what the hell it was. So I've only polished these up with a cloth, so these won't be going in the machine. Then we have Bulletstorm for the PS3, and this is a really good game. I love this game when I played it. I played it on the Xbox, and it's worth £5.99. So it's done by the people that do Gears of War, and it's very similar to Gears of War, but it's brilliant. I've played this a couple of times, and I've really enjoyed this game. Then we have Sonic R for the PC, and that's worth £5.99 apparently. Then we have The Bourne Conspiracy on the PS3, and that is worth £5.99. Then also on the PS3 is Superstars Next Challenge V8, and that is worth £8.99. Then we have the Sega Mega Collection, which is worth £5.99. Looks like there's quite a few games on there. Altered Beast, Golden Axe, Virtual Fighter, Comic X, Sonic the Hedgehog, Echo the Dolphin, can't read that one, Rystar, never heard of that, and Columns. I used to have loads of these on the old Sega. So this is for the PS2, £5.99. Then we have Tekken 5 for the Xbox 360. This is worth £7.99. And the last pile of games we have to sell singly is Mortal Kombat on the 360, and that's worth £9.99. Grand Theft Auto 5. I've sold a few of these, and you have to be careful with make sure you got all the maps and that inside them. And this one sells for £7.99, and this is a 2-disc one. And then the last game is Sonic Heroes on the PS2, and this sells for £8.99 apparently. So these are the fodder games that don't sell very well on their own, so I'm either going to sell these as a job lot or sell them in groups, such as a set of Assassin's Creed, and I'll sell them in sets like that. But usually I'll sell them in Xbox sets or PC or PS2 sets, but yeah, sometimes I can get the odd little collection out of them. So these are the Xbox games: Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Never played an Assassin's Creed game. We've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. These games hardly sell at all unless you've got a really nice limited edition. But I've sold a few, but they are literally worth £1 or £2 each on their own, so it's not worth selling them. We've got UFC 209 Undisputed. Fable 3, which is I really like the Fable game series. It's a shame I'll probably keep this and sell it as a set with the others, but they don't sell for bugger all. Fable games, but they're really. I've played some of the first one, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good. So I've got one for my collection, but this one I don't need. We've got Forza Motorsport 4. I'm not into driving games at all. Then we've got Halo 4. That Halo games don't sell for much at all, unless you've got the special editions. But they're good games. But there's so many released, it's hard to sell these. Mass Effect 3. These hardly sell in sets at all. But I think I've got a few of these, so I'll probably put them in a set. I tried playing Mass Effect a while ago, and I thought it was bloody awful. I've heard it's good, but I didn't enjoy it at all, so I'm probably going to sell my copies on of it. Then we're into the PS2 games, and we have Madagascar. I've never played it, and doubt I ever will. This one actually sells for about £5 or £6, but there's so many of them on eBay, it's not worth it. We've got Soldier of Fortune Gold Edition. This sells, but it's missing the manual, so I'll just stick it in a job lot. High School Musical. Yeah, this game is not good. It sells for about £1, but I like selling these in sets with the microphones if I can get them, but it's quite hard to get hold of the microphones now. And last but not least on the PS2 is Max 2002 Ricky Carmichael, some racing game. Never heard of it, and it doesn't sell for bugger all. Now we're into the PC games, and these all go as one job lot because they don't sell for much. We've got Space Invaders Anniversary. I'm so old, I remember when Space Invaders come out on the Atari in the 70s. Create your own poster and signs. This is probably only worth it for the case. And then we've got Alone in the Dark, which is a best of game, so this one isn't worth much, but the other Alone in the Dark series games are good and they're worth a bit of money. Blackjack series, this is worth bugger all. Wally. We've got Virtual Fighter 2. Then we've got Oddworld's Abe Odyssey. This is a good game if it's on PS1 or PS1, but not worth much on this one. And then we've got Rayman 2, The Great Escape. I know these are good, but I've never played any Rayman games, and this is on the PC, so it's not worth much. Then we've got PC Gamer DVD. These are worth bugger all, but they do sell if you put them in job lots for not much, but a little bit. Delta Force 2. This doesn't sell for much, as of all the pile. Planet of the Apes. I think you can get a bit for it, but you need the manual, which is missing, so I've had to put it in this job lot. Sensible Soccer, which is sealed, but it's a best of game, so it's not worth much. Worms 2 and Armageddon. This is sealed, doesn't sell for bugger all though. House of the Dead 2. Good game, but this doesn't sell for bugger all. Then we have Sudden Strike Forever. Don't sell. Scrabble. I've had loads of these. They don't sell. Top of the Pops Ultimate Games. I've never heard of this, and it's got 25 games on it apparently. And then last but not least, it's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 8 on the Wii. So the thing is, when doing these games, you've got to take into consideration what you paid for them. I bought these at auction, and so you've got the fees for that, and then you've got the cleaning. I clean all my cases. I take all the labels off, and I clean all the discs in a disc cleaner, so they're all as perfect condition they can be. Some of them have a few scratches, so I've got to change all them. And then you've got to list them, and then you've got to post them out, so you've got to take all that consideration of how much you earn in the end. And let's have a look at what it all comes to. So there we go, here's the final pile of games which are been cleaned and disc cleaned and cases cleaned and everything. And so it works out £112.86 if I'm selling them. And then we've got the 2 I'm keeping. Then you've got the postage to come off, which will be £26.88 for the single games. So that puts it down to £85.98. And then we've got the fees, £33. And so that brings it down to £52. And then we've got the fodder games, which to be sold in a pile, I reckon about £20 for them. So we're going to say £72 for profit. Then you've got to take into consideration the time it takes to, say, clean them, list them, post them, and then store them for a while. So yeah, you have to work out, is it worth it? And I would say it's probably just about worth it for me for this lot. But I do like buying games. But then you've got the disc cleaner as well, which cost me £500, and it's starting to crack already. And I'll show that on another video sometime. I don't know if I'll actually buy another one unless I upgrade to the next one, which is a couple of grand. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit different content, but it's showing sort of what I do, partly what I collect and partly what I do for a living. It's my full-time job. And if you'd like to see more content of this sort of stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick to doing the normal toys and comics collection videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.